Here we go. Chapter 3, 16 experiences common to FSA survivors. Am I the family scapegoat? How do I know if I'm in the family scapegoat role? I hear this question often from clients in my counseling and coaching practices. In addition to taking the FSA self-assessment in the previous chapter, reviewing the following 16 experiences that are common to scapegoat children and adults can also be a way to determine if you are or have been in the family scapegoat role. You may identify as being codependent or highly sensitive and empathic. You may fawn, people please, to avoid conflict. Alternatively, you may have no problem setting boundaries and will defend yourself without hesitation if you feel you are being disrespected or violated in some manner. You may have difficulty expressing your feelings because at a very young age you learn to be careful about revealing too much of yourself, as it would be used against you by family members. You may have been told by a parent or other family member that you are cold, unloving, insensitive, too sensitive, heartless, selfish, or dramatic. Selfish is key. I was constantly told that, and I believe that's still the going rumor, if you will, smear. By a scapegoating parent when you did attempt to express your honest emotions and experiences, including when you were very young. As a result of stuffing down, repressing your feelings and natural responses, you may experience various physical ailments or struggle with addiction, codependency, anxiety, depression, or obsessive-compulsive behaviors. You are made to feel solely responsible for the quality of your relationship with a parent, primary caregiver, dominant sibling, or others in your family. If there are problems in the relationship, it is viewed as being your fault no matter what. You have been labeled a liar, crazy, or emotionally ill by one or more family members. You may have distanced yourself from select relatives as a result of continued character assassination in an attempt to protect yourself and minimize personal harm. One or more family members have been physically, sexually, emotionally, or mentally abusive towards you, including gaslighting you, such as denying, distorting, and twisting events to show themselves in a better light at your expense. Nuclear or extended family members and or non-family members were informed by a parent, primary caregiver, that you were a troubled, problem child and were difficult to deal with and not to be trusted or believed. If you try to inform others within or outside the family of the abuse you are experiencing as a child or years later as an adult, you are not believed, and the abusive family member will deny their behavior, often via a smear campaign whereby you are once again a liar or somehow mentally, emotionally defective. I can't even tell you. Your parents may have objectified and dehumanized you in various ways. For example, you were told you were difficult or were made to feel incompetent and not good enough. You may have been maligned by a parent or to others, including in your presence. For example, Janie was a difficult baby. She has so many emotional problems, including to friends or dates you brought home. You may be accused of faking a genuine illness by one or more people in your family, nuclear or extended. You blame yourself for any relationship difficulties you experience as an adult, fearing that there is something innately wrong with you and that you are somehow damaged and defective. Yes, indeed, I did this until, like I said, I was 51. I did this. Yes, I did this. I blamed myself, and it wasn't the case at all. I was not to blame. You feel uncomfortable around your family of origin, separate, different, not part of. You feel trapped in a role of some kind. Feel stifled and constricted in your interactions, and are not able to relax and feel like your true self around your family. This feeling of dis-ease might translate into other areas of your life, resulting in your feeling like an outsider. This might in turn cause you to behave in ways that contribute to your sense of social isolation due to being unable to trust others or take interpersonal risks. So incredibly true. You may have difficulty forming healthy attachments and trusting, loving connections, and you may blame yourself for this. You may be attracted to addicts, narcissists, or abusers. Yeah. No, it's unhealthy, but continue to make self-damaging relationship choices. Yeah, pretty much. You have struggled with anxiety, depression, or imposter syndrome and may have been diagnosed with a mental health disorder. Yeah. You are the client that cannot be helped, i.e., you have consulted with various mental health professionals, but no clinician or counselor can help you figure out why you feel the way you do or get to the heart of the matter so that you can heal at a deep core level. Talk therapy, mindfulness-based practices, or medications help a little, but not much, unless the healing professional understands you're an adult survivor of child abuse. Yes, indeed, that is all true. Your family minimizes or ignores your personal or professional accomplishments. No matter how highly regarded you may be outside of your family of origin, to your family, you are essentially a fake and have somehow managed to fool everyone by pretending you are something that you couldn't possibly be. This may contribute to your experience of imposter syndrome. You may have had no choice but to reduce or limit contact with one or more family members to protect your own mental and emotional health. You may question yourself for this decision or feel guilty, bad, or wrong for distancing yourself from your family. Nuclear or extended family members may openly state to others that you deserve to be an outcast and take no responsibility for their part in the dysfunctional interactions, particularly if their actions towards you were overtly or covertly abusive. I mean, I'm so blown away by this. I'm not going to name names, but as you can hear her say that many scapegoat survivors find themselves in more abusive relationships with yet more narcissists. And that actually happened to me twice. Most notably, my most recent abuser, who I left his home to a domestic violence shelter. I happened to be in a domestic violence shelter in the vicinity of a family member, an extended family member, somewhat close, but extended family member. And I texted saying, I'm kind of here in the area. I'd love to see you guys, my relatives. And he pressed, well, where are you? Why are you here? And finally I said, well, I'm at a domestic abuse shelter. His response was, I'm sorry you did this to yourself. Something along those lines, if not verbatim. I mean, anyway, so that's basically what she's saying does happen. If you strongly identify with any of the above experiences, you may be in the scapegoat role in your family. Well, there's just no doubt about that. As in the last chapter, you may want to journal some of your thoughts and feelings regarding what aspects of the above family scapegoating experiences you relate to, and share these awarenesses with your therapist or a trusted person in your life. I literally have no trusted person in my life, but I do have a therapist. Wow. So the next chapter is going to be really good. Chapter 4, FSA survivors and disenfranchised grief. That's going to be a good one. Come back for more. I wish I wasn't so fat now.